You don't have to be strong in this moment. You can let your body soften naturally and allow yourself to rest without holding everything together right now. There is nothing you need to fix or figure out right now. This moment does not require effort. You are allowed to slow down and simply remain here. You can let the weight of the day ease a little without rushing the feeling away. Your body knows how to settle when it is given time. Nothing is waiting for you in this moment. Nothing needs your attention right now. You can stay here quietly and let this calm support you. You don't need to manage your thoughts or your breathing. Everything can move at its own pace. This pause is already enough for now. You are not falling behind by resting here. Slowing down is not a mistake. It is part of how the body recovers naturally. You can allow the tension to loosen gradually without forcing it to disappear. Staying here is safe for you. There is no right way to relax in this moment. Whatever you are feeling is allowed, and nothing needs to change right now. You can let yourself be held by this calm space without explaining how you feel or preparing for what comes next. This moment does not ask anything from you. You can remain here quietly and allow rest to arrive on its own. You don't need to arrive at any special feeling right now. Simply staying here is enough. Your body can take its time to settle. There is no need to control this moment. Nothing requires your effort or attention. You can let yourself rest exactly as you are. You can allow the day to loosen its grip a little without reviewing or replaying anything. This pause belongs to you. Nothing important is being missed right now. Nothing needs to be handled. You are free to stay with this quiet space. You don't need to guide your breath or your thoughts. They can move on their own. Your body knows how to slow down. Rest does not need to be earned in this moment. You are allowed to pause without explanation and remain here quietly. You are not behind by taking this pause. Slowing down supports recovery, even if the mind tries to rush. You can let the tension ease at its own pace, without asking it to disappear. Staying here is already enough. There is no correct way to experience this moment. Whatever you notice is welcome. Nothing needs to change. This space does not ask anything from you. You can remain here softly and allow rest to deepen naturally. You can stay with this quiet moment a little longer. There is no reason to move on yet. Your body benefits from staying still. Nothing in this moment needs your judgment. Nothing needs to be evaluated. You can simply notice and remain. You don't need to prepare for what comes next. This pause is complete on its own, and it supports you fully. The mind can soften its grip for now. There is no problem to solve, no direction to decide. You are allowed to feel heavy or light in this moment. Both are welcome. Nothing needs to be corrected. You can let the rhythm of the day slow naturally, without forcing anything to change. Staying here is enough. There is no rush to return to activity. Rest is doing its work quietly, even if it feels subtle. You don't need to follow every thought that appears. They can pass on their own. This space remains calm. You can allow yourself to be supported by this stillness, without explaining why you need it or how long it will last. This moment is steady and unchanging. You can remain here peacefully and let rest continue to unfold. You can allow this moment to stretch gently. There is no need to fill the silence. Quiet itself is supportive. Nothing is asking you to be alert right now. Your attention can rest without effort. Staying here is safe. You don't need to check how relaxed you are. There is no measurement here. This pause stands on its own. The body can release tension gradually, without being told how. It understands slowing down naturally. You are allowed to stop holding yourself upright for a moment. Resting does not weaken you, it restores balance. There is no expectation to feel peaceful immediately. Whatever you notice is part of settling. You can remain with this stillness without searching for meaning. It is enough as it is. Thoughts may come and go quietly. You do not need to follow them. This space stays calm. You can let your body sink into this moment gently, without adjusting or correcting anything. This pause is steady and unhurried. You can stay here peacefully and allow rest to continue. You don't need to hold your focus tightly right now. Attention can soften and drift. This moment will still support you. Nothing here requires you to respond or react. You can stay quietly present, without effort or intention. You can let the muscles ease little by little, without checking if it is working. The body understands rest. There is no task waiting for completion in this pause. Nothing needs to be finished. You are free to remain. You are allowed to feel tired without labeling it. Fatigue can rest here quietly, without being judged. The quiet around you does not demand attention, it simply stays, offering steadiness. You can release the urge to monitor yourself. There is nothing to get right. This moment unfolds naturally. Thoughts may slow or remain active. Either is acceptable. You do not need to interfere. You can allow rest to deepen without forcing it. Staying here gently is enough. This pause continues to hold you steadily. You can remain here calmly and let the body recover at its own pace. You don't need to stay mentally engaged in this moment. Awareness can soften naturally and still remain present. There is no need to scan for problems or tension. Whatever is present can be allowed, without correction. You can let the body rest in its own language, without instructions or reminders. It understands slowing down. Nothing in this pause depends on your effort. Rest does not require participation. You can simply remain. You are allowed to feel quiet or unsettled here. Both can exist without needing change. The stillness around you is steady and patient. It does not rush you or expect anything. You can let go of the urge to notice progress. Rest unfolds subtly, without milestones. Thoughts may slow or wander briefly. You do not need to follow them. This moment remains calm. You can stay with this gentle pause without anticipating the next step or preparing to move. This moment continues quietly, holding space for rest as your body settles naturally. You don't need to hold your posture or energy right now. The body can settle naturally without being directed. There is no reason to keep yourself alert here. Awareness can rest gently while remaining safe. You can allow any remaining tension to exist quietly, without asking it to leave. Staying here is enough. Nothing in this moment needs to be processed or understood. This pause supports you, without explanation. You are allowed to feel still or slightly restless here. Both can settle in their own time. The quiet around you does not require your attention. It simply remains steady. You can release the habit of checking in on yourself. Nothing needs to be adjusted. Thoughts may appear softly and fade again. You do not need to engage with them. You can remain with this calm space without expectation, letting rest continue gently. This moment stays available to you, quietly supporting rest. as time slows naturally. You don't need to keep yourself oriented to time right now. This moment is not moving anywhere, and neither do you. There is no signal you need to respond to, no direction you need to follow. Staying here is complete. You can let the sense of effort fade gradually without asking it to disappear. The body knows how to rest. Nothing about this pause needs improvement or adjustment. It supports you exactly as it is. You are allowed to stop monitoring how you feel. Awareness can rest quietly without being watched. The stillness here is stable and patient. It does not shift or demand change. You can remain without preparing to leave this moment. There is no urgency to move forward. Thoughts may soften or remain distant. Either way is acceptable. You do not need to intervene. You can stay gently connected to this calm space, allowing rest to continue unfolding. This pause completes itself naturally. You are supported here, and nothing more is required.